Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Detutu. If you're returning, thank you for sticking by. If this is your first time of seeing my face, my name is Detutu and I am an international student here in Germany. On my YouTube channel, I share information about the lifestyle and experiences of international students in Europe. So hit the subscribe button. So as you all know, I've been in Germany for quite a while, and I thought it would make sense for me to shoot a video about the things that shocked me when I first got here. So today's video is about culture shock. On Sundays, all the shops are closed. So people are actually resting on Sundays. And yeah, it was a little surprising for me to realize that I can't just say, oh, I forgot to get seasoning yesterday, or I don't have enough pepper. Let me quickly dash to the store to get something. It doesn't work that way. If you want to shop for anything, shop before Sunday. The second one that shocks me is the fact that you don't get grocery bags for free. And there's nobody to bag your things for you when you shop. So for example, back home, there's usually somebody to help you pack your things in a grocery bag. The grocery bag is usually free. So really give you a plastic bag like this, a plastic bag like this, where like sometimes they are branded, sometimes they are not. Okay, so you get something like this to bag your things in. It's complimentary, so it's free. You don't have to go to the supermarket or to the market with anything. They give you something like this. You can go with a bigger bag to put everything, right, since you're not shopping at the same place, right? But here, nothing comes free. So when you're coming to Germany, I got to know that you are supposed to get a bag like this. So when you go grocery shopping, you go with your own grocery bags and you bag your own things. Okay. Something else that shocked me is the use of coins. I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, this is cool, this is really cool that people spend coins here and it's acceptable no matter how little it is. Disclaimer, today's video doesn't mean I don't love Germany. I love Germany a lot. Germany has done so much for me so far, to be very, very honest. And talking about certain things doesn't mean I have certain reservations about the country or anything. So don't misquote me or don't read unnecessary meaning to what I'm saying. Okay, where I come from, when you go to work, you dress up. I was a little taken aback when I went to work. I worked as a student assistant when I first got here, and the HR wore ripped jeans. Yes, ripped jeans to work on a work day. I just kept on looking at her like, what is going on? Back home, crosswalks don't mean anything. The professors in the universities here are really approachable. You talk to your professor like you're talking to your friend. And I found that really impressive because I don't even want to get started on lecturers and professors in Nigerian universities. Some of them are nice, to be honest. Some of them are really nice. However, they just want that respect, like, oh, I'm a professor, I have done this, I have done that, I am on this fellowship, I am that. Like, okay, we separate debt here in Germany. So you have recyclable things, you have compost, you have paper, there's glass disposal as well. So most packagings have information about how best to dispose of them. This one has to go into the paper bin. This oil container, you separate the paper part and then the plastic part. So you put the plastic in the recyclable bin, you put the paper in the paper bin. That's how it works. So for the glass, you have two components with this glass container. You have the recyclable one and the glass component as well. So the glass goes into the glass bin, which is a few distance away from where you live.
and then the cap goes into the recycle bin. So this is the same thing, except that it's a different type of glass. So just like the other one, the cap goes into the recycle bin and the glass goes into the glass bin. Glass disposal bins are about 3 to 4 minutes away from most residential areas. So just have a look at where you live and then you find one. This one is the one close to where I live. And here you can see there are different types of glasses. So you have brown glass, green glass, and white glass. So you dispose of each of these glasses depending on the color of the glass. For clothes and shoes you don't use anymore, you can put them here.
So if you buy canned drink or fruit juice, you pay 25 cents for this plastic, and then you get it back when you recycle. So when I first got here, and I would buy a bottle, for example, of water to go, and maybe it would cost, I don't remember the price anymore because I don't buy bottled water that much anymore. So maybe, for example, let's just say it's 35 cents, and I get to the cashier and then I'm paying 60 cents. I'm thinking to myself, okay, what just happened there? But I always forget that you have to pay 25 cents for each bottle that you buy so that you actually get the motivation to return it to be recycled. Now, one other thing that one other thing that surprised me was the show of affection. Um, People show affection here. Not to say Nigerians don't show affection, but you don't do public display of affection in Nigeria because people be like, kí ló ń ṣàwọn eléyìí?" I'm serious. I think people who are around like in their 30s more affectionate towards their spouses or their partners, right? But Germany, you see old couples holding their hands, taking a walk, just giving random hugs on the way and all that. And the interesting thing is when people do these things, people don't really pay attention to it because, to be honest, it's none of your business. I also was surprised at how many people smoke in Germany. I used to feel suffocated with the smoke, really. Like they have um, a smoking area, so it's either I'm too close to those areas or I'm too close to somebody who smokes. So the instant I notice, I move away from them because inhaling this is actually harmful to your health. So, and since I'm not actively smoking, I don't think I should reap the repercussions of something that is not entirely my fault. So that really shocked me because back home, people don't even smoke back home. We don't really do it in public. They don't really do it in public, but yeah, in Germany it's legal. So one last thing, this is the last thing I'm going to say about my culture shock experience. People stare. I noticed this only in smaller cities. Maybe they haven't seen somebody like you before. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe they're appreciating your braids or they are appreciating your hairstyle. Some of them actually appreciate your hairstyle such that they can't take it anymore. Like they just have to talk about the beauty that they are seeing, your hair, your skin, all of that. It's nice. But if you don't have anything to say, I think it's a little weird to stare. People actually stare. But like I said, I only noticed this staring thing in smaller cities. In bigger cities, it's more diverse. It's more open-minded. In smaller cities, you tend to stand out, even if you don't want to. I never experienced that back home. I don't recollect experiencing that as aggressively as I have experienced it in Germany. So you're on the bus, people are looking at you, maybe looking at your hair and trying to understand how this thing is on your hair. I think it's just curiosity. And I don't tag it as anything. I just think it's just curiosity. This is the same way I looked at a couple when they were showing affection. It was none of my business, right? Okay, so if anything like that happens, I think the best thing to do is just to educate people. Oh, it's my culture, we do this, we do that, and it's a way we beautify ourselves. You can have braids today, have your hair out in the next 5 weeks. I mean, it's variety. Variety is the spice of life. It's always nice to share my experience on YouTube. So if you have any information about studying in Germany, you can send me an email, seyiotegbayo@gmail.com, here on the screen. If you are a student, or you have transitioned from being a student to being an employee, or you transitioned to establishing your own business, you can also send me an email. Let us know how it's done so we don't make the same mistakes. See you in my next one. Bye.